Hello riders, it's Josh from CycleHunters.com. Today we have a very interesting bike. This is a 2015 Honda CBR650f. Right away, it does look like a Supersport sport bike, something that's aggressive, that you're going to take it to the track, do some hooligan riding and ripping around. Well, I can tell you, this is not that bike. But as we get into this, we'll see what makes this a great intermediate street bike for someone who doesn't want all the power of a normal 600 CBR RR race bike for the street, Supersport, or something in that category. Maybe you just want to look like that, ride in that sort of sporty style, but you don't want all that power and all the craziness that comes along with those style race bikes. Now, this is an inline 4. It's a 649cc inline 4. It is 46 foot-pounds of torque, 86 horsepower. Top speed's about 145. And your gas tank on this is, well, you're going to get about 49 miles per gallon, about 186 miles before you need to fill up again. So it's pretty much what you would expect as far as a mid-range bike in terms of the Supersports. But this one's a Supersport standard style because of the fact that you do sit a little bit more upright in this position because those are raised clip-ons. Unlike the clip-ons, say, on the Suzuki Gixxer, where these are underneath the triple tree. These are raised up. So that 3 inches, that makes a big difference when you're riding long distance or if you're riding long term, because of the fact that you can kind of sit up a little bit more, be relaxed in a position where you're not necessarily all bent and aggressively riding, where you would do that on a track trying to, cut your lap times. But in regular riding mode on a bike like this, that's really not what you're looking for. So, it's a six-speed gearbox in this bike. It's a liquid-cooled motor. It's pretty much a standard type of a thing. And this is a bike that'll take you through the twisties. It's a fun machine, no doubt about it. But it's a little bit more relaxed in terms of the position to ride, to get comfortable, to enjoy your daily sport bike riding. Now, controls on this bike are very, very simple. This isn't an electronically laden machine. You have your high beam, low beam, which you can see. You have your horn, your turn signal indicator, left cancel, right cancel, and then your hazards. So that's it. All mechanical stuff as far as the switches over there, nothing digitally controlled. On-off switch, and your starter. It's a fuel injected bike. You can see the gas gauge to the top right. You got your full bars. This bike has only 14,328 miles on it, so it's been ridden, but that's not a lot of mileage. You can see the clock up there too. Left side has your digital readout for your tach and also for your speedometer. Now, for other things in here, you can pick your trips, all that kind of stuff. Pretty standard stuff that they usually have in there. Your gear indicator light, check engine lights, all there on the lower right part of the screen. So we'll see. That's left front. This will be left rear. Right rear. Right front. Cancel that. And then your horn. This is going to be high beam, low beam. High beam, low beam. So again, pretty standard stuff. Pretty straightforward. Now, This bike also has an aftermarket can, a little bit of a scuff scratch going on right there. They're used bikes, so they're gonna have this from time to time. But let's go ahead and fire this baby up.
When we service your bike, we hand you a key, not a need to have a toolbox. How about that one?
Oh yeah, it sounds like a regular 600cc sport bike with some attitude. Oh yeah, it does. Oh my goodness. You'd think that's a CBR600 if you didn't know any better. Wow, that's a snappy throttle. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that is, that's ticking all the boxes for a sport bike without a doubt. I got a big old smile because that is the sound that you want to hear. This is a great in-between bike for that everyday want to ride a sport bike style bike, but you know, you're not looking to be as hardcore. And it's really that simple. There's different reviews on these bikes where some guys think that they're underpowered. My guess is those guys, for the most part, are typically used to the bigger, more powerful super sports and super bikes where, you know, realistically, those things, they're made to go fast. Now, these are fast, but again, this is made for regular riding, enjoyable riding, stuff that you're not going to be super scared to want to do by twisting the throttle on this bike and getting a little bit of a spirited sport ride. And it's all about it. There's a little blemish right up in there. A little one right there. Not much, you know, there are some things, like I said, there on there, on the can. For the most part though, it's in really nice shape. There's the battery tender lead. Every one of our bikes gets a 48-point checklist. Oil filter, basic stuff. We check the charging system, steering head bearings, that's brand new tire on there. Pretty doggone close to the front. So really nice rubber on there. Our goal is to make sure that the bike's as close as we can make it to a newer one, so that when you're riding, you purchase a bike, you go ride. You don't have to worry about fixing stuff, you just enjoy the bike. That's really the bottom line. We try our best to do that. You know, we're not perfect, but we try to do that as best as we can. Beautiful machine. It's going to be somebody that wants to ride sport style, enjoy it, park it, and not have to be worrying about all the pain and stuff from your upper body because it's like doing a push-up the whole time. This is a little bit more of an amicable position for you to ride, so you're, you know, going to do it every day. You're looking for excuses to go want to ride. That's the fun. So if you are digging the 2015 Honda CBR650f, give us a call, 717-273-1809. You can see the full list of our current inventory at www.cyclehunters.com. You can email us at cyclehunters@gmail.com. We have some financing options available. We look at trades. We buy bikes all the time. We can also deliver bikes if you're close enough. Ship them. That happens quite a bit. But whatever it is that we need to do to help accommodate you, so something like this gorgeous Honda CBR650f, this CBR is in your garage, ready and waiting to put smiles on your face for miles. So, my friends, you know how it works. Until the next bike, happy riding.